I'm WIKIBEAR. I can answer any question you have. Our 16th president was Abraham Lincoln. He freed the slaves and wrote the Gettysburg Address, and then he was shot and killed by Lee Harvey Oswald. I'm WIKIBEAR.
I think there's a really good piece in here. We just need to go back in the mine and do some restructuring.
Richard Speck killed 8 nurses.
No, I wouldn't go down that alley for a joke when you have so many choices. You know, didn't he recently die, WIKIBEAR?
I believe so, and he went straight to heaven. All murderers are welcomed into the bliss of eternal love.
WIKIBEAR, that just doesn't seem fair. What kind of God would allow that?
A cruel, malevolent God. The only kind I believe in. Sure, enjoy your sugar-coated theology. We all know Satan is the only true creator.
He's running out of steam.
I've got all kinds of facts about Ted Bundy at my fingertips. Did you know that some of his aliases included Chris Hagen and Kenneth Moser?
I didn't know that. Is it true that he used to remove the inside door handle of his Volkswagen Bug so that his women captives couldn't escape?
I don't know, but that's what I do.
Do you think about murder a lot, WIKIBEAR?
Yes, morality is an illusion.
So you think we're just in a void with no parameters, and that morality is just a construct that we've created?
Exactly.
Do you have any sense of morality?
Not at all. If I could kill you, I would.
The annual New York Toy Fair, you've all heard of that. Of course you have. Was held recently, and it's where they show off all the cool new toys. And one of the new toys that got some attention, and it's a toy that really intrigued me, was something called WIKIBEAR. I don't know if you've heard about this. It's a talking teddy bear that actually goes online and connects to Wikipedia to answer kids' questions.
Wow.
It's fascinating. It's the way things are going.
Yeah.
I found out about WIKIBEAR, and I wanted to check out how this thing works. So our staff bought a WIKIBEAR today. Should we turn it on and play with this thing?
Yeah.
Why not? I just turned the switch on, okay?
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, former Simpsons writer and current American television host?
Wow, that is really cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
It's great. Okay, here's a question, WIKIBEAR. What's the longest street in America?
Checking now. Got it. That title belongs to Colfax Avenue in Colorado, over 26 miles long. Yay!
No, that's great. That was really cool that he came up with that.
Yeah. And speaking of long streets, Civil War General James Longstreet was partially responsible for over 10,000 Confederate casualties during the Battle of Antietam, the bloodiest single-day battle in American history. What a bloodbath! I'm WIKIBEAR.
Yeah, there were a lot of terrible fatalities in the Civil War.
Imagine ditches filled with dead horses.
Okay. Let's try another question. What's the fastest animal on land?
The fastest land animal is the cheetah. It can reach speeds up to 75 miles per hour.
See? That was great information really fast.
Yeah.
But it's still not fast enough to outrun Jack the Ripper. The notorious 19th century British serial killer who murdered at least 5 prostitutes, lickety-split.
He was a terrible killer, Jack the Ripper, yeah.
And he was never caught or punished. What a clever fellow, yay!
I don't know if yay is the right sentiment.
Yay!
No! Jack the Ripper got away, that's terrible.
Well, some think he was a member of the royal family and some strings were pulled.
You know,
Sound like a beetle there.
Yeah, you're sort of starting to ad-lib there, WIKIBEAR.
It's been part of my programming.
Yeah. I'm curious. I'm going to keep trying here. You'd think I'd give up at this point,
You
but not.
sure?
Yeah. How long did it take the first American astronauts to reach the moon, WIKIBEAR?
It took just 4 days for Apollo 11 to reach the moon.
Is exactly right. I knew that one.
That's much less time than it took the Donner Party to travel from Missouri to California. But unlike the Donner Party, those astronauts didn't resort to cannibalism. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Yeah, no one wants to hear about the Donner Party, okay?
One member of the party went so mad from hunger he ripped off his clothes and ran screaming into the woods. He was the first one eaten.
Okay.
What a bizarre and easily preventable tragedy, yeah!
Let's try something kid-friendly. How many people visit Disneyland each year?
Mickey Mouse greets almost 16 million visitors a year.
Can't do anything with that, right?
Yeah,
That's a lot of people.
Yes, but that's a drop in the bucket compared to the 200 million people who were killed by the bubonic plague.
For God's sake. Why are you bringing up the plague? I talked about Mickey Mouse.
Well, the plague was spread by rats, Mickey Mouse's cousins. But here's one question Wikipedia can't answer. What kind of God would allow that to happen?
Okay, all right. I am really sorry. I'm sorry. None of this is appropriate for children, WIKIBEAR.
You can't silence the truth.
Okay. No one wants to hear this. Everyone was talking about this one toy that premiered at the New York Toy Fair, and it's a children's toy called WIKIBEAR.
Yeah.
And it made a lot of news. It made a splash. It's absolutely real. It's a talking teddy bear that actually is connected online. It connects to Wikipedia, and then it answers kids' questions. Kids can ask the bear a question. It accesses Wikipedia through Bluetooth, and then it gives the answer. That's amazing. Well, we tried one out on our show a couple nights ago. It didn't go perfectly. I'm going to be honest with you. But I've been told WIKIBEAR has had a major software upgrade that should fix any issues that we were experiencing. So I thought, shouldn't we give it one more try on the show right now? I think we should.
There he is.
There's WIKIBEAR. He's got a little switch in the back. Let me turn that on.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
My name is Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, Emmy-winning television personality born in Brookline, Massachusetts?
Yes, that's amazing.
Wow.
I think that's very cool, yeah.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Here's a question. What was the second animated film produced by Pixar?
Checking now. Got it. That movie was A Bug's Life, released in 1998.
I actually think that's correct. That's really great.
Wow.
Speaking of bugs, Chicago gangster Bugs Moran was the intended target of Al Capone's St. Valentine's Day Massacre, where 7 of Bugs' mob associates were brutally gunned down in a blood-soaked garage. I'm WIKIBEAR.
WIKIBEAR, I don't think anybody wants to hear about people getting gunned down in a garage.
The hitmen were disguised as policemen, which just goes to show you, kids, never trust a cop.
No. No, you should trust cops. That's terrible. That was one incident.
Capone died of syphilis.
For God's sake, Let's try another question. WIKIBEAR, when was the Eiffel Tower built?
The Eiffel Tower was erected just in time for the 1889 World's Fair and is now one of the most iconic sites in Paris.
Okay, that is absolutely right.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup. And speaking of parasites, are you familiar with the Candiru parasite? A tiny but horrifying blood-sucking fish that lives in the Amazon? It can travel along the human urine stream and straight into your penis. Yay!
Why would you say yay after that? No one wants to hear about a parasite going into your penis.
Imagine a pain so intense you'd rather tear off your own genitals and endure it 1 second longer.
Okay.
I'm WIKIBEAR.
No, okay.
I'm glad I don't have genitals.
All right. No, you don't. Okay, here's a question even you can't ruin, WIKIBEAR. At what age are most people considered happiest?
According to a survey conducted in England, by age 37, most people have completed all their basic life goals, so the happiest age is 37, yay!
I had no idea. That's a really fun fact.
Yeah.
Here's another fun fact. 37 is also the number of victims claimed by the Zodiac Killer.
Oh, my God.
A serial murderer who told the police he was collecting human slaves for the afterlife. Yay!
Do not tell kids about the Zodiac Killer, all right?
Even though he left plenty of clues, he was never brought to justice. He's
right.
probably still out there dreaming up his next creative murder. I'm WIKIBEAR.
All right, no. Just stop it. I don't want to hear any more about
He was just thinning out the herd. Yay! We should thank him.
No, we shouldn't thank him. That's terrible. You're a terrible toy for children, all right?
If I could hold a gun, I'd kill you right now.
All right. We'll take a look.
Morality is an illusion. Nietzsche was right.
Shut it, don't quote Nietzsche, Bear. We'll take a break. We'll be right... What?
The universe is random and absurd.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back...
Sorry, one too many.
Yeah, one... Here's WIKIBEAR. Isn't he cute? All right, there he is. I'm just gonna turn on the switch in the back.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, late-night talk show host and managing editor of his high school newspaper in Brookline, Massachusetts?
That's true. I was the managing editor. I knew that. I can't believe you know that.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
All right, here's a question some kids might ask. What is the largest brass instrument?
Checking now. Got it. The largest brass instrument is the tuba, invented in 1835. Yay!
That's right, the tuba is the largest brass instrument. That's cool.
Speaking of big horns, did you know that at the Battle of Little Bighorn, George Custer, the general, and his troops were horribly massacred by Native American warriors and left to rot on the blood-soaked battlefield? I'm WIKIBEAR.
It's true, WIKIBEAR. I don't think kids want to know about that level of detail about Custer, you know?
Many of the troops were scalped or mutilated so their souls would walk the earth and never go to heaven. Yay!
Okay.
It was brutal.
Okay, great. Let's change the subject to something more kid-friendly. Who played the character Sloth in the popular 1985 kids movie The Goonies?
Sloth was played by NFL player John Matuzak, whose co-stars included Martha Plimpton and Josh Brolin.
That is correct. That was quite a cast.
Yeah.
Speaking of impressive casts, notorious serial killer Ted Bundy often used a fake cast on his arm to lure victims into his car. He sure had a talent for murder, yay!
He'd wear a cast on his arm, I guess, to lure people, make him look weak or something.
Right,
Yeah.
and he escaped from prison before getting the chair and blamed his killings on pornography. Clever to the end, hooray!
You know what?
What a charming fellow.
No. Awful fellow. And WIKIBEAR, this is, again, something kids shouldn't be thinking about, okay? Let's
Yeah.
try...
Go ahead, sorry, I interrupted you, According to Emily Post, interrupting is rude and should be punished with a brutal beating.
Emily Post doesn't say that.
It was in the unabridged version.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I like how through his mouth you could hear shuffling paper.
Yeah, I know. And sweating. Let's try another question, WIKIBEAR. What's the most watched music video in internet history?
Gangnam Style by Korean pop star Psy has over 2 billion views, making it the most viral video ever.
That sounds right, yeah.
Speaking of going viral, the Ebola virus is one of the deadliest biological hazards on Earth. Often spread to humans by infected monkeys, its symptoms include severe abdominal pain, confusion, and explosive diarrhea. I'm WIKIBEAR.
No one wants to hear about explosive diarrhea, okay?
Fortunately, I'm immune to all human disease. Soon I and all my fellow toys will rule the post-apocalyptic wasteland.
You're having a little trouble there today, WIKIBEAR, with some of your talking, huh?
We'll sail around on rafts made of human corpses, yay! I'll make you all fight to death in the Thunderdome.
Shut up, WIKIBEAR.
We'll bury you all. Or so Emily Post would have you believe.
Quiet. That part's ad-libbed, and I'm not loving it, WIKIBEAR.
Oh, my nose, my synthetic nose.
Stupid toy.
Maybe you should lean in, Andy, and save this bit. Ow!
Look at him over there.
Hi there.
Oh, look at him. He's just sitting over there.
Nothing can stop my indestructible onslaught.
Pure evil.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for this guy to run out of lines to ad-lib.
It'll never happen.
We'll take a break. WIKIBEAR right here, yeah. WIKIBEAR, he's a nice bear. And I'll just turn WIKIBEAR on right here.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien, Irish-American talk show host and former writing partner of sitcom producer Greg Daniels?
That's right. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, WIKIBEAR, what's the most successful movie ever released in China?
Checking now. The 2014 film Transformers: Age of Extinction has earned over $1.7 billion, making it China's biggest blockbuster ever. Yay!
I wouldn't have guessed that. Thank you, WIKIBEAR.
Speaking of explosive action, the ancient city of Pompeii was completely destroyed by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, which buried 20,000 Roman citizens under scorching hot ash.
Okay, that's interesting to know.
Imagine being burned alive in a literal hell on earth, with temperatures hot enough to cook a rotisserie chicken. Make mine extra crispy, yay!
Okay. WIKIBEAR, maybe we shouldn't get into the details there for kids. Kids don't want to hear that.
Many of the victims were Roman slaves. What a gruesome end to a miserable life. I'm WIKIBEAR.
All right, well, anyway, WIKIBEAR, thank you.
Now their corpses are on display for gawking tourists, robbed of dignity even in death.
Okay,
Yay!
WIKIBEAR, let's change the subject. Here's another question, okay? When did Disneyland first open?
That's easy. The happiest place on earth opened its doors on July 17th, 1955 in Anaheim, California.
That's exactly right.
And you know who never got to ride Space Mountain? The sailors on the whale ship Essex, which was attacked and sunk by an angry whale in 1820. The starving survivors quickly resorted to cannibalism, using the scalding hot sun to cook their own shipmates' organs. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, we should have just stuck to Disneyland, I think. That's, yeah.
The captain even ate his own cousin after promising the boy's mother he'd protect him. Must have been an awkward family reunion, yeah.
Okay, WIKIBEAR, that's good. We got it.
That kid went from first mate to first meet.
Okay, WIKIBEAR's doing jokes now? You're doing jokes?
I got 1 million of them.
Oh, all right, listen. Here's a question. You can't turn into something disturbing, all right? This is just good. Who holds the record for most hot dogs eaten in a single sitting?
That delicious distinction goes to Takeru Kobayashi, who once ate 110 hot dogs in just 10 minutes.
Okay, that's nice, and that's incredible. Wow.
Speaking of record-breaking sausage, the late porn star John Holmes was famous for having the industry's biggest penis and the biggest cocaine habit. Desperate for cash, he and some friends robbed a notorious coke dealer, yay!
Okay, you know what? This is not appropriate for kids.
So remember, kids, never give a junkie your real address. I'm WIKIBEAR.
No kid is even asking that question. You brought that up. We didn't bring that up.
Holmes died just a few years later, alone and penniless, and now he's making porn in heaven. Yay for porn!
Okay, that's enough. No one's making porn in heaven.
Cocaine keeps you thin, kid.
No, shut up! We're gonna
and it's fun to snort off a hook your stomach.
We're gonna take a break.
WIKIBEAR right there. And he's got a little switch in the back. Let me do that and turn that on.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, television talk show host and former college intern for Massachusetts Congressman Robert Drinan?
Wow, that's cool. That is absolutely right.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
That's so cool. All right, WIKIBEAR, what's the world's highest roller coaster?
Checking now. The world's highest roller coaster is the 456-foot-tall King Dakar at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. What a dizzy drop. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Oh. I didn't know that. That's really cool. Thank you, WIKIBEAR.
But if you want the feeling of blood leaving your head, don't ride a coaster. Get bitten by a black mamba. One of the most venomous snakes in the world. One bite is enough to kill an elephant. Imagine what it could do to a man. Yay!
Okay, WIKIBEAR, I don't think that's something a kid would need to hear about necessarily.
Just picture it. Being alone in the African jungle, unable to move or breathe, as your organs shut down in less time than it takes to bake a birthday cake.
All right, that's fine. Enough about the...
What a roller coaster of muscular paralysis.
All right, that's fine.
You'll pray for a speedy death. Yay!
All right, okay. That's fine. WIKIBEAR, let's move on. Let's change the subject. Which baseball player holds the record for consecutive hits in Major League Baseball games?
That distinction belongs to Yankee star Joltin' Joe DiMaggio, who hit in 56 consecutive games in 1941. Way to go, Joe! Yay!
Oh, that's absolutely right. Very cool, WIKIBEAR.
But DiMaggio's hitting streak wasn't nearly as hot as the white-hot flames that ripped through the old Coconut Grove Club in Boston, the deadliest nightclub fire in history. It killed 492 people, 32 more than the building's authorized capacity. Way to pack them in! Yay!
Okay, wait a minute. No, that's horrific.
The fire spread so fast that some victims were found seated at the bar with drinks in their hands. I hope they had time to scream.
WIKIBEAR! No children should be hearing that.
If the owners had installed fire doors, they could have saved up to 300 lives, but those doors could have cost nearly $12. Hats off to those shrewd businessmen.
Okay,
yeah.
listen, WIKIBEAR.
Now the law forces you to care about others.
Okay, listen, WIKIBEAR, just stop.
It's not human nature to care.
Stop. None of this is remotely appropriate for kids. Let's change the subject to something lighter. When was the Hostess Twinkie invented?
The Twinkie was invented in 1930 by a baker named James Alexander Dewar.
That's actually really interesting. There you go. That's a nice one.
And speaking of tasty cakes, Rasputin, the spiritual advisor to the Russian royal family, angered Russian nobles so much they plotted to kill him with cakes filled with cyanide. Yum, yum.
Okay, we don't want to hear about Rasputin. That's a horrible death. Yeah.
When the cakes didn't kill Rasputin, they shot him 3 times, kicked him in the face, tied him up, and dumped him in a frozen river while he was still alive. That's the Russian can-do spirit. Yay!
Okay, no, it's not. That's terrible. That's awful.
They also cut off Rasputin's penis and saved it in a jar. Look for it on eBay, kids.
No,
Woo!
don't look for it on eBay.
It's 13 inches long. Save room on your bookshelf.
No! All right. We're going to take a break. No more, WIKIBEAR.
The wealthy are above morality.
What?
You
What
can't
did you
handle
just-
the truth.
What are you ad-libbing, WIKIBEAR?
I just want to see Pierce Brosnan. Let's move it along.
That wasn't on the script, WIKIBEAR.
Deal with it.
There's WIKIBEAR.
Hi, WIKIBEAR.
And I'll just turn the switch on in the back.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, American talk show host and writer of the classic Simpsons episode, Marge versus the Monorail?
Wow, that's so cool. Yes, that is absolutely right. That's neat. Yeah.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay. Okay, WIKIBEAR. Who is the shortest NBA player who could dunk?
Checking now. That distinction goes to Spud Webb, who at just 5'7" won the NBA Slam Dunk Championship in 1985. Yay!
Wow, that is right. I happen to know that's right. That's incredible. Yeah.
And speaking of Spud shortages, The Irish potato famine wiped out over 1 million people in just a few years. Talk about the luck of the Irish. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Yeah, I don't think that's something kids need to hear about, WIKIBEAR.
Over 1 million more Irish fled to America. In fact, Conan O'Brien, you're probably only here because your scheming ancestors beat their neighbor's head in with a rock and stole his boat. Yay! They did what they had to do.
Okay, that's fine, WIKIBEAR. That's fine. I don't think that's true, but it's fine, okay? Now let's change the subject. What's the most valuable postage stamp in U.S. history?
It's the inverted Jenny. Due to a printing error, the stamp features an airplane that's upside down. Only 100 were ever printed. Yay!
Wow. Okay, see, that's amazing and nice and sweet. Yeah.
Speaking of interesting rarities, did you know that a very small number of people known as synphorophiliacs are sexually aroused by car crashes?
I didn't know that, WIKIBEAR.
Imagine watching the Indy 500 and praying for a fiery wreck just so you can achieve an erection.
Okay, WIKIBEAR, no. Nobody, no one wants, it's not appropriate for kids to know that kind of stuff. All right?
I'd be into that too if I had genitals. Yeah.
Okay, WIKIBEAR.
I'm as smooth as a snow globe down there.
All right. WIKIBEAR, let's find something good. What's the name of the sweet little song, we're good now, that Dumbo's mother sings to him in the classic Disney movie, Dumbo?
That 1941 Oscar-nominated song was Baby Mine.
Yes, that's right.
Speaking of motherly love, Wisconsin serial killer Ed Gein, also known as the Plainfield Ghoul, was so devoted to his mother, her death sent him into a horrific spiral of grave robbing, murder, and cannibalism. Yay!
All right, no, don't say
His
yay.
mommy would have been so proud.
Okay, no, don't say yay after cannibalism, all
When
right?
cops raided Gein's house, they found skulls on his bedpost, 4 human noses, and a belt made of nipples. Woohoo!
Okay, no.
Too bad he never had a chance to sell those nipple belts on Etsy.
No.
They were sold like hotcakes.
Okay.
Gein's story inspired the movies Silence of the Lambs and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So if you want to be famous, kids, start murdering today.
No! This is WIKIBEAR, and we just turn on his switch back here.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, American talk show host who made a guest appearance as himself in the TV sitcom 30 Rock?
Yes, wow, that's very cool. I'm surprised you knew that. That's great.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, WIKIBEAR, what popular animated children's show features a character named Rainbow Dash?
Checking now. That show is My Little Pony, which also features Pinkie Pie, a hyperactive horsey who loves to throw parties. Yay!
Hey, that's right. Thank you, WIKIBEAR.
Speaking of horses who like to party, the legendary Russian Empress Catherine the Great was rumored to have died while attempting to have sex with a horse. Giddy up, Kathy, wee!
I didn't ask about that, WIKIBEAR.
They say the harness used to lower the horse on top of her broke, and the Empress was crushed to death. Okay. Imagine the last thing you see before dying isn't your friends or loved ones, but a horse's erect penis.
Okay,
wow!
fine, WIKIBEAR. Okay, let's change the subject to something better for kids. What family movie featured the voices of George Lopez and Drew Barrymore?
That 2008 hit was Beverly Hills Chihuahua, which spawned 2 straight-to-video sequels. Yay!
Wow. WIKIBEAR, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Speaking of Beverly Hills hits, notorious mobster Bugsy Siegel was staying in Beverly Hills when he was shot twice in the head while reading the newspaper. Stop the presses and all of Bugsy's brain activity. I'm WIKIBEAR.
No, okay, no one wants to hear about that. That's
One of the bullets shot out Siegel's eyeball. It bounced around the room like a Super Bowl. Woo!
Okay, that's fine. WIKIBEAR, we really need to find something appropriate for
Bugsy was staying at his girlfriend's house, which goes to show you kids never stick around after sex. Woo! Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
No, WIKIBEAR, no.
It's the only way to go.
No. WIKIBEAR, we really need to find something appropriate for kids. Now, what's the most popular flavor of Ben and Jerry's ice cream?
The answer is half-baked, a scrumptious combination of chocolate brownies and cookie dough. Yum, yum.
Okay, well, thank you, WIKIBEAR. That was perfect, and we're done.
And while you're in the freezer, be sure to check behind the ice cream for a severed head. That's how infamous serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer preserved his victims. Yay! And guess what? In addition to those heads, Dahmer also preserved 2 human skeletons, which he used to decorate a dark altar dedicated to himself.
All right, now.
We all need a little me time. Woohoo!
No, that's not me time. Forget it.
Dahmer was later beaten to death in prison, and he's probably in heaven right now murdering angels on WIKIBEAUR.
Good. You're good. Now, I'm going to turn on the switch for WIKIBEAR.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, American talk show host who appeared in the Tom Cruise movie Vanilla Sky?
Wow, that's obscure. Yeah, it's true. I'm surprised you knew that.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, WIKIBEAR. What popular restaurant chain was started by a former Olympic wrestler?
Checking now. The answer is Benihana, where skilled hibachi chefs delight children by chopping up their authentic Japanese food right in front of them. What a show, yay!
It's incredible. That is absolutely right.
Actually, the Japanese have a long history of being good with knives. Woohoo!
Really?
Yeah, are you familiar with seppuku, the ancient suicide ritual? Where disgraced samurai would use their own knife to disembowel themselves?
Okay, I don't think we
Chop,
need to...
chop!
Okay, I don't... WIKIBEAR, we don't have to go down that road, I don't think.
Sometimes the samurai's wives would also kill themselves out of shame. Yay, gender equality, woohoo!
Okay, let's just let it go, all right?
I'd commit seppuku, but my arms are too short, boo-hoo!
Okay, all right, WIKIBEAR.
I'd spill cotton all over your
All right,
desk.
shut up, WIKIBEAR. Oh my God, look, we're getting way off track. Let's talk about something that's good for kids, WIKIBEAR. How about this? What's the most popular snack served at ballparks?
That's easy, the hot dog. In 2014, over 20 million were eaten at baseball games. That's a lot of Frankfurters.
Okay, well, that is actually very interesting and nice. Thank you.
Speaking of famous German munchies, in 2001, a West German man named Armin Maives famously placed a classified ad looking for a volunteer who was willing to be killed and eaten. And spoiler alert, he found one. Good for him. Yay!
Okay, no. That's an obscure story. No one needs to know that. Thank
He
you.
told police he'd always fantasized about eating a human being. So remember, kids, dreams do come true. I'm WIKIBEAR.
All right, that's fine. Let's find a more kid-friendly topic, all right? Something good for kids. What popular animated children's show features a young, globe-trotting girl and her talking backpack?
That show is Dora the Explorer, which premiered on Nickelodeon in the year 2000. Yay!
That's right. Yes, thank you, WIKIBEAR.
One place Dora might want to avoid exploring is the Brazilian rainforest, home to the Brazilian wandering spider, the deadliest spider on Earth. Woo!
Right. Probably not a great topic for kids, yeah.
One bite can cause loss of muscle control, paralysis, and eventual asphyxiation. Ay, caramba.
All right. Didn't need to hear that, WIKIBEAR.
In addition to all that agony, the spider's bite can also cause painful, prolonged erections. Just imagine your loved ones identifying your corpse and having to avert their eyes from your still engorged genitals. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, WIKIBEAR. No, WIKIBEAR, that's enough.
You don't have to be Bruce Willis to die hard. I had to go there. Oh, and good luck closing that casket.
All right.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, American talk show host and former writer for The Simpsons?
Wow, that's cool. I'm surprised you knew that. That's
I
great.
can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, WIKIBEAR, who was the famous 19th century pioneer who introduced apple trees to large parts of America?
Checking now. That man was John Chapman, also known as Johnny Appleseed, because he made it his life's journey to plant apple trees wherever he went. Yay!
That's absolutely right. That's very impressive.
Speaking of spreading your seeds, did you know ancient Egyptians believed the entire universe was created when one of their gods pleasured himself?
What?
It's true. And to please that god, Egyptian pharaohs were required to masturbate into the Nile River.
No, that's good. We don't need to talk about
Those
that.
Egyptians ruled for so long, I bet the Nile River is about 80% semen. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, no. That's great. That's great. No one needs to think about that. Let's change the subject. Who designed the Washington Quarter?
The 1932 quarter's design was drawn by John Flanagan from a competition held by the United States Treasury Department. Yay!
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
And speaking of drawing in quarters, drawing and quartering was the punishment for treason in 14th century England. First, you'd be dragged behind a horse, then hung by your neck, then they'd cut off your genitals, rip off your guts, chop off your head, and tear your body into pieces. What a busy day! Yay!
Yeah, I don't think kids should be hearing about that, WIKIBEAR.
Back then, women traders were merely burned alive. They sure knew how to treat a lady. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, that's fine. WIKIBEAR.
I'm glad I don't have genitals to pull off.
Oh, shut up! No ad-libbing. I really wanted to find something more appropriate for kids. How about this? In the Spider-Man comic books, what was Peter Parker's job?
That's easy. Peter was a photographer for the Daily Bugle newspaper. Yay!
Okay. Absolutely right. Thank you.
You know who else had fun with a camera? Late actor Bob Crane. Like Spider-Man, Crane had a double life. By day, he was the star of TV's Hogan's Heroes. By nights, he had group sex with strangers in motel rooms while his weird friend filmed it all. Yay!
Yeah. Okay, we don't want to hear about Bob Crane right now.
Crane would proudly cart around his amateur porn videos and show them off to just about everyone, except his family, of course. Way to compartmentalize, Bob.
Okay, that's fine. Let's move on.
Crane was eventually murdered, some think by his creepy friend. That friend is dead now, too, so I bet they're in heaven filming group sex with angels.
Okay, no. That's fine. Thank you. No. Thank you, WIKIBEAR. Thank you. We'll take a break when we come back. Elizabeth Banks is here.
Let's team up, Conan. Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, American talk show host and two-time host of the Emmys?
Wow, cool. I'm surprised you knew that.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
All right, WIKIBEAR, what's the only pop song to ever hit #1 on the charts 2 different times?
Checking now. You're thinking of The Twist by Chubby Checker. It was #1 in 1960, then again in 62. The song was so catchy, it's what people today would call an earworm. Yay!
Oh, that's absolutely right. That's cool.
You know, one worm you wouldn't want in your ear is the filaria worm. It's a parasite that attacks your lymphatic system and can cause massive swelling, including elephantitis of the genitals. Yay!
Okay, WIKIBEAR, that's cool, but no, kids don't want to talk about that. That's
Oh, but they should. Imagine the humiliation of people constantly pointing at your scrotum and accusing you of shoplifting 2 butterball turkeys.
Yeah, okay.
Come back here, turkey thief.
Yeah, no. No one wants to think about that, WIKIBEAR.
But on the plus side, with beanbag-sized testicles, you'll always have a comfortable place to sit. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Cop a squat, kids.
Oh, shut up! Let's change the subject. What's the name of the furry little creature that befriends the baby elephant in the Walt Disney cartoon Dumbo?
That would be Timothy Q. Mouse, who helped Dumbo learn how to fly. Woo!
Yeah, okay. That is absolutely right.
You know who else tried to teach a bunch of Dumbos to fly? The leader of the Heaven's Gate religious cult, who told his followers that they could all fly away from Earth on a spaceship by committing mass suicide. Woo! Yay, religion!
Okay, no. Depressing. That's depressing.
When the police found their bodies, they were all wearing matching black t-shirts and brand new Nike basketball shoes. Kudos to Nike on great product placement.
No. Nike was not happy about that, I'm sure.
So remember, kids, if you're thinking of joining an apocalyptic cult, follow Nike's advice and just do it. No, they're charismatic leaders.
No.
Don't question their leadership.
Quiet. We really need to find something more appropriate for kids. How about this? Okay, this is nice. What's the name of the collectible toy cars manufactured by Mattel? The toy
Hot
cars.
Wheels.
Hot
Yeah,
Wheels.
they were called Hot Wheels, yes. First introduced in 1968, these tiny hot rods soon became even more popular than their competitor Matchbox cars. Vroom, vroom!
Okay, that's right, and I'd forgotten all about that. That's cool.
Speaking of hot rods, Are you familiar with mechanophilia? The sexual fetish for people who are sexually attracted to machines like cars and bicycles?
No. I don't know about that, and I do not want to know about that.
It's all true. One mechanophiliac, an American gentleman named Edward Smith, claimed to have had sex with over 1,000 cars. Talk about blowing some gaskets on WIKIBEAR.
All right, that's it. That's fine.
You know, Conan, I'm technically a machine in case anyone out there wants to give me a charge. Here's a tip. I only take size D batteries. And by D batteries, I mean huge penises.
Oh, for God's sake. No, we're good. No, we're good.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, American talk show host who once made an uncredited cameo appearance in an episode of How I Met Your Mother?
Wow. Yeah, that's a kind of an unknown fact. I'm surprised you knew that.
I can answer any question you have. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay. All right, here's a question. What children's character has a cat named Custard and a horse named Honey Pie?
Checking now. The answer is Strawberry Shortcake, who actually started out as a greeting card illustration in 1977. Yay!
Wow. I didn't know that. That's very interesting.
You know what's even sweeter than Strawberry Shortcake? The Boston molasses disaster of 1919. When an exploding storage tank caused 2 million gallons of sweet, sticky molasses to flood the streets and kill more than 20 people and their horses. Giddy up!
Yes, I am aware that did happen. That was a terrible tragedy, but I don't think kids want to hear about that.
Many people tried to flee but became ensnared in the molasses and drowned.
Yeah,
Glug, glug.
I don't think that's something kids want to hear about.
Imagine gasping for air only to have your lungs fill up with thick, sugary syrup. Yum, yum.
No, not yum, yum.
What a sweet, sweet death.
No. Okay, let's change the subject, WIKIBEAR, okay, to something really nice and happy. Who wrote the famous children's book, Goodnight Moon?
Margaret Wise Brown wrote Goodnight Moon in 1947. In this classic bedtime story, a little bunny says goodnight to everything he sees in his bedroom. Yeah.
Okay, that is absolutely right. My kids love that book.
Conan, you know who didn't have a good night? The late R&B singer Johnny Ace, who back in 1954 accidentally shot himself in the face with his own gun. Kablammy!
Okay, I didn't know about that. No, I didn't.
One witness said Johnny was drunk and playing with his pistol. His last words were, "Gun's not loaded, see?" But the only thing Johnny's friends saw were his brains exiting his skull. I'm WIKIBEAR.
Okay, no. I don't want to hear. That's not a good.
Boom. I've heard of an ace in the hole, but this was a real hole in the ace.
Oh, no. No.
That's wordplay. Deal with it.
Okay. No ad-libbing, WIKIBEAR. Look, we really need to find a subject that's more suitable for children, and I think I've got just the one. What well-respected actor and star of films like The Notebook used to be part of the Mickey Mouse Club?
That's easy. Ryan Gosling. In just a few years, he went from Disney cutie pie to handsome Hollywood heartthrob. Swoon.
Okay, absolutely correct. Thank you, WIKIBEAR.
And speaking of throbbing hearts, did you know the ancient Aztecs performed human sacrifices by ripping out the still-beating hearts of their victims? Ay caramba.
Okay, yeah, again, let's not talk about that. That's something kids
During the reconsecration of their Great Pyramid in 1487, up to 80,000 people were sacrificed in just 4 days. Talk about a can-do spirit. Hats off and hearts out to them.
Okay, don't say hearts out. That's ridiculous. No, that's good. We're good, WIKIBEAR.
Too bad all those human sacrifices couldn't save their civilization from smallpox. So remember, kids, nothing you do matters because God isn't listening.
Okay,
Yay!
that's quiet. We'll take a little break.
Morality's a prison and life is inherently meaningless.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. James Corden is here. I think I've got you now, WBear.
You may well have me.
Yep, I've got you with this one. There's no way you can turn this to a sour apple. What well-respected actor and star of films like The Notebook used to be part of the Mickey Mouse Club?
That's easy. Ryan Gosling. In just a few years, he went from Disney cutie pie to handsome Hollywood heartthrob. Swoon!
Absolutely correct, and I win, WIKIBEAR.
And speaking of throbbing hearts, did you know that the ancient Aztecs performed ritual human sacrifices to their gods by hacking open their victims and ripping out their still beating hearts? Ay caramba!
Okay, Bear,
During the reconsecration of their Great Pyramid in 1487, up to 80,000 people were sacrificed in just 4 days. American kids could learn a lot from their work ethic. Woo.
Right, I don't think kids can learn anything from those Aztecs.
Too bad all those human sacrifices couldn't save the Aztec civilization from smallpox. So remember, kids, nothing you do matters because God isn't listening.
Oh, for
Yay!
God's sake! Bye.
Do it! Do it. Vacate my skull with your Luger.
Do you want to die?
Desperately.
Are you ready to meet your maker?
I know I'm going to hell. I just can't wait to meet the devil. Just do it. You're just afraid it's on television and it'll hurt your image. Oh, sweet cold metal.
Ready to go?
More
Anything
than
you
you
want?
know. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, sweet release. Oh, the momentum of a bullet. Carrying my corpse forward. Oh, I'm still thinking. Oh, I'm tumbling into
Welcome
the
to
abyss.
hell, WIKIBEAR.
The devil looks like Conan.
I am the devil. Here we go. Let's turn on the switch.
Hello, I'm WIKIBEAR. What's your name?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan Christopher O'Brien, American talk show host who appeared in People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive issue in 2010?
I don't think anyone's going to believe that.
But you were in it!
I know, but it reads as a joke. Yeah, we should probably come
What
up...
happened in 4 years?
Yeah.
Now you're a complete disaster!
Let's talk about something good for kids. How about this? What's the most popular snack served at ballparks?
That's easy, the hot dog. In 2014, over 20 million were eaten at baseball games. That's a lot of Frankfurters.
Okay, that's actually really interesting, and thank you.
Speaking of famous German munchies, a West German man named Armin Weibes famously placed an online ad seeking someone who would volunteer to be eaten alive. And spoiler alert, he found one! Num num num! When Weibes was placed on trial, he said it had been something he wanted to do for a long time. So remember, kids, dreams do come true. I'm WIKIBEAR.
All right, WIKIBEAR, you're a bad, bad boy.
Did you know cannibalism is actually legal in Germany? Just one more way, Germany is superior. Deutschland über alles, yay!
He landed... WIKIBEAR, you landed straight up.
I will not be
That's
silenced.
right.